Hey guys, it's episode 216. It's been pretty warm, especially from the last time I filmed. It wasn't that warm that day. I don't believe it was, but it was pretty warm, and now it's like burning hot, and it's like 20 degrees, like even in the morning, and usually it's pretty cold in the morning compared to now, but it compared to afternoon, evening-ish time, but now it got pretty hot, and I'm so glad my dad turned on the AC, because the past 2 or 3 days we have not turned on the AC yet. I don't think my dad got a chance to actually think about that, and then last night he actually turned it on. I'm so happy he did, because I can't handle heat in my room, because there's so many plushies and warm blankets like this material. It actually makes my room like a heater, and I was burning to the point where I couldn't even fall asleep. So he turned it on. It wasn't good last night until like I came back home. Then the house started feeling pretty cool, and plus the warm air rises and the second floor just gets way hotter. So yeah, it's just been pretty hot. I think I like the warmth, but to an extent. If it gets too hot, I start feeling uncomfortable, because it makes me very sweaty, and I can't stand the heat as much as other people do, because I know my friends, they say they feel cold easily, so I guess they don't feel the warmth as a bad thing, but for me, sometimes I can't even handle it. It's almost the end of school, but by the time you guys see this, my school will have ended. I'm going to show you some stuff that I got. Okay. This one was actually my dad kept like for 3 months in his car hanging, because I don't know, he probably forgot, because he doesn't really have good memory, but he said that he thought he gave this to one of his friends, but when she came back from China, she said that she gave this to me. So I think he just forgot and kind of messed up the story on how he got it. So here it is. It is a Yoohoo and Friends. I believe this one is the Yoohoo one. Not one of the friends. So here's a keychain. I prefer this keychain, this lobster clasp, compared to the other Beanie Boos, because the other Beanie Boos have the thick clasps, and what happens is when my dad hangs them in his car for a long time, they have like, it kind of stretches part of the head, and there's like an extra lump. So I don't know if he should keep those, because the plastic ones are a bit stronger, so they kind of, and heavier too compared to the stuffed animals, so kind of stretches. So his eyes aren't shiny like a normal Beanie Boo, but they're yellow and they're a solid color. The gray parts on his body and his hands and stuff are all like felt material, and his nose and mouth are embroidered. He's super cute, and he can go like this. So cute, and it always looks like he wants a hug, so that is my favorite thing about him, because he looks like he wants to cuddle. And his tail is long and furry, and it's the only thing that's really furry on his body, but it's really nice and long, so yeah. And he's cute. Unfortunately, I don't know how much he is. I he probably is the same price as the regular Beanie Boos. Also, I haven't seen him anywhere else except if you go to Party City, which is, I think it's still owned by the people who made Party Packagers, but just they changed the name. I think they wanted to change it to something else. But anyways, so where I used to go to Party Packagers, it changed the name to Party City. But everything else inside, I think everything looks pretty much the same, except they changed their aisles and tried to get it more organized. But it's kind of crowded because some of the aisles are pretty small. But they do have a whole place dedicated to like candy now, like jelly beans, and they do have these. I want to check it out to see if they have some more so that way I can get some. But I'm surprised his hook is like that, but I prefer it that way. And here is my second plushie. It's actually a baby TY. I think this is more kid-friendly compared to the other TYs. Maybe for way more younger ages, like a toddler. This could be suited for. So, the Beanie Boos have a rhyme, but the regular ones don't have any rhymes inside. So this one is Squirt. He does not have a birthday either. He was $10 at Toy Story's Toys. For those of you who don't know what Toy Story's Toys is, it's actually a pretty old store from what I can tell. They are normally in places like Fairview Mall. There used to be one somewhere closer by, but I think it shut down. I don't know. But anyways, they sell a lot of cool old toys, like especially like they sell popular toys and like pretty old toys. So you can go check it out. They have those electronic dogs, those robot dogs that walk around and bark. Those ones are really old. I know that, but I don't know when they came out. So they do have a bunch of Transformers and stuff. If you're a collector who likes to collect like Transformers or action figures, or even My Little Pony and Beanie Boos and TY plushies, they have a whole bunch of those, so it's really nice. And they also have some board games and some like just some puzzles and stuff. It's pretty good for like young kids to go there though, but I don't know why. I don't think I see a lot of kids going there, to be honest, unless like they're older, but I think younger kids would love it because it's a pretty small toy store compared to other toy stores, but it's good for like a mall toy store. So here is Squirt. He is pretty much, his fur is pretty much softer, a bit softer, I would say, but he is squishy. In fact, he kind of feels like him, but a bit softer. But he's more squishy and round. There are blue and pink ones, so I guess you can choose whether or not you want for a boy or a girl. His eyes are embroidered, and so is his nose and mouth, and here is his tail. Super cute. And I like his flippers too, and he's really soft. So actually, this is something that my brother got me for... He went last week. He went on Friday. I can't really say recently in the video, but recently for when I'm filming, that is. He went on last Friday. So he went last Friday and he wanted to get this really, it's like $100 or something for a Transformers set that is pretty new. It's a bunch of the old Transformers. It even has RC, which is I think it's one of the well-known Transformers that is a girl, because back then they didn't really have that much girls in the series, so they had triplets, and RC was one of the sisters. But before they showed that, I think one of the old movies, they only showed RC, because I remember there used to be Unicron, which is this massive planet evil bad guy, and basically what happens is she's the only girl in that one, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't remember that much because it's been pretty long time since I watched it, and I watched it when I was fairly young. So anyways, he got that, and then I told him that I wanted this seal, so he got it for me. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.